Introspection, turn the hourglass to its side. Selective recollection festers inside the mind. Inward flow, inversion of slip and slide to a factual reach, crashing into fictional pride. Round and round with inebriation, a dizzying spell, the sickness of infatuation. Focus to a point of peculiarity of nothing, nowhere without destination. Shits, the lesser of measured minds, vomited as parable of vacuous context. The myopia of he who wears the blinds. He's the needy Christ of implied reflex. Shifts into cerebral sensory, a mind born to a grandeur of sensibility. Wish it away onto the sins of humanity. Profundity and sanctity of crucifixion to a fetter of Deuteronomy. Projection, astral convection, the resurrection, drifting through the vortex, into the cortex of mind. Rewind to find the call of reason, a season of hysteria sublime. Nothing but space and time. See without being. Causality, be without fleeing. Effectual, it's constellation in a wave of connotation. All things imagined, nothing real. A one-way trip into the void of spatial syncopation. Darkness of an alien hue. Create, dissipate into a whole of eternity, torn to shreds by a mind of synchronicity. God resides inside the cries of crucify humanity. Without form and no serenity. eyes of an alien hue. As when two infinities collide into a great division, there's mind between to coalesce of consciousness enshrined. Shines the star of light divinity, transcendental vision. Great transit of quintessence, the kingdom's reminiscence, an interlude of presence of soul merged into essence. What sense there is of being, but a tense of inner seeing, a derision of the mystic, wise of the perception, way turn as a defiance to a fault of self-reliance, of greater imperfection. The transit between the brightest star and mystique of its moon sprawls between near and far, forever's greatest swoon. The sun and moon, the mystic stars, waits the cold and raven sheep, where kin and kith, sisters each, cry out to man's bequeath. In the here of last Omega, there behind its curtain, brother to the Vega, mystically uncertain. The unfelt storm of unseen silence, structures of dimension, twists chaos into violence in a flame of its dissension. The symphony of waltz is a dance of spirit aura, vibration cutting through a remnant of its flora, spirals into electric blue to awaken the aurora. reverberation, repeat, peat, 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 peat. Double down the reverb, a meeting of the same mind, and the two-headed monster of dialogue entwined. He said, he said again, 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 a singular vernacular, suddenly spectacular, one or the other sustentacular. What? Is it you, or is it me, me? A greeting of the same mind, a singular duplicity, the human articulation, shun, condensing of the Asian, a similar variation, a crossing incarnation, and a bona fide creation of the only ever one. Bellow at the pace, out into empty space. A retraction soon abounds to reciprocating sound. Heave out to the void, where everything is void. Repletion of the silence, soon filled with the violence of the buzz. Echo. Reek into the spasm, reverberation complete, eat. The human articulation, shun. The human articulation, shun, condensing of the Asian, a similar variation, a crossing incarnation, and a bona fide creation of the only ever one. Spin the wheel of the abyss, shout out into the rift. Suddenly the physics of words meandering adrift, a returning of the schism, fade slowly to a stretch of adulterated ism, a ricocheting fetch. Bounce from one wall to the other, and only voice bellows out, returning back with its brother. Of the Asian, a similar variation, a crossing incarnation, and a bona fide creation of the only ever one. Lucky 7 if you dare. Spin the wheel of fortune, one angle of the square. A puzzle piece, a prism of perpendicular misfortune. Another metaphoricism, a duplicitous misfortune. There's nowhere to find you when you're hidden in plain sight, and nothing to rewind you, and the crime of your required redress. The color arms, you're in there. Confess the inner secrets, they're in there. Don't fight the flight of ignorance, just let the fall take you there, into a sea of double indemnity. Feel the common strain behind the eyes of common man who struggles through the pain. He calls out to the heavens, I'm here, here, here. The reverberation of the seven to a clarity of the smear. Pull, pull, pull to steal the drum in vain. Struggles through the strain. Self-hatred is a banner for he who waves the flag. The birthing of the diamond of coal crushed into slag. There's nowhere to find you when you're hidden in plain sight, and nothing to rewind you, and the crime of your required redress. The color arms, you're in there. The inner secrets, they're in there. Don't fight the flight of ignorance, just let it take you there. Fall hard into a sea of double indemnity. Sit and wait for no man. The time is of your essence, pressing through the hourglass to a calling of the sand. Time is a bane unto a century. Measured men all but a crime to a consensus of reality. Cry no more. Your truth fades back to bloom in the distillation of innocence before the bearing of your glue. There's nowhere to find you when you're hidden in plain sight, and nothing to rewind you, and the crime of your required redress. The call to arms, you're in there. Confess the inner secrets, they're in there. Don't fight the flight of Icarus, just let it take you there. Fall hard into a sea of double indemnity. The spine of dereliction, the eyes carry hidden chaos, blue and green and bloodshot red. Sadness, envy just above dead, a telling of the secret's dread. Of the man there is credence, knows to stammer through his pain, cadence, a smile of the frown worn upside down, the venture through the hammer of insane. He's a moment of obscurity, holding his obscenity, a world unto himself. There's cleansing rising to his impurity. He strides despite his impunity. Chaotic retribution, asserting constitution. He prides himself on a mask of attribution. Dilutes the ego to a shift of evolution. Dilution, the only no solution to restore his restitution. Quiet as the clutter resides behind a waning scrutiny. The camera eye of inversion turned in, pulling him down to a rut of mutiny. Listless to a fault of spin, begins the sin of deception and a false sense of perception. Entropy slinks a neuron of thought. He is as tumultuous in a shell of the hell, slumping him to slumber down into oblivion, further to the dwell. Chaotic retribution, asserting constitution. He prides himself on a mask of attribution. Dilutes the ego to a shift of evolution. Illusion, the only no solution to restore his restitution. Eyes turn away, following his vision. Facade of deep incision, tactile to widen the division. He sits in a shadow of his fear's greatest doubt, encouraging the whispers until his silence starts to shout. Reflects back into himself, but there's nothing, no reprieve. Only the reproach of nothing to believe. The quiet constitution is a man's greatest ploy. Recession back to childhood to spawn the little boy. Chaotic retribution, asserting constitution. He prides himself on a mask of attribution. Dilutes the ego to a shift of evolution. Dilution, the only no solution to restore his restitution. nothing left to say. The one who defied death scrolled into the creed. The son who belied the reaper hung out to bleed and bleed. The seed of man's salvation bled out on a cross of need. The fall of the Lamb's cessation spread out by a sinner's creed. Flame, reapers of the game, burn the sacred fire and higher to salvation, climbing down across the spire into eternal damnation. Sacrifice was theirs to reap, a brand of Satan's keep. For now the guilty sleep and sleep and sleep. Children to bleed and bleed. The seed of man's salvation bled out on a cross of need. The fall of the Lamb's cessation spread out by a sinner's creed. Differentiation, the cross, a wall of substantiation, the one who bled for their sins. Now spins the irreligious spins, they dive to ease the conscience. Judas is the whole of their deception, to be met with the ones foretold reception. The one who defied death scrolled into the creed. The son who belied the reaper shift perception to surreality, stretching light into a wavelength. Ether is a cynical invite into space-time infinity, eventual horizon, forever's gravest divinity. Souls of a circumference, life inside the sun, spirit of the realm incarnate from sun into sun. Virulent heaven, sons of the seven, siphoning dark matter to baptize the heavens. Stars, escalation time, reverberating mime, stillness. The God of righteous right, the sin of second sight, a beckon call out to pass, the eyes that call to the passion at last, into a timeless, formless plight. Kingdom of the cosmos, sovereign of the Savior, the all-seeing eye of transgressional behavior. Dominion of the demon devil billowing the fire, transition of the sun to a serpent of the ire. Orion, keeper of the kill, arrow of cognition, his hunger